Hey there, this is Arch Nevis Tech Reviews here. We're gonna be live already. This is the fourth time that we've gone live on this channel. It's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. We're live. So thanks for tuning in. I'm in the office living room editing, and I'm gonna start to edit right now. So whatever we have to edit. So today's video, what we're editing is, we're gonna be editing comparison between the Steam controller and the, what we're calling it, the Celsius Stratus XL. So we are gonna be editing that. You're gonna see what gets cut out in the scene. You're gonna see what gets put in, what gets cut out. And in this video, I promise in myself, because when I was recording, I messed up a bit. So I'm pretty sure we should add some funny bloopers at the end. Makes the video much exciting. So let's get our hands on it. All we need to do is I need to get the video files ready, because in Premiere Pro sometimes it freezes while we're trying to get the files from our other device to edit. So let me go ahead and copy the files to our hard drive, and let's get into it. So obviously I'm on my desktop, and you obviously know I'm in my desktop, and let me make, you can see, and let's get into it. So we're in the desktop, and yesterday I was cleaning up my desktop and moving some files to my external hard drive. So we're gonna right click and go to folder. My Fortnite's in my external hard drive, and we're gonna right click and do folder, and we're gonna do to edit with to edit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the video files ready. Of course, this is my channel art from my very other channel, Corner Fortnite. I have not been uploading videos lately because obviously I want to focus on Arch Nevis Tech Reviews. Also, if you haven't really watched the which power bank type to use, or which power bank should you use, I'm gonna link it to the chat so you guys can watch it. It's there. It's available to watch right now. When I was editing this live, it caused a lot of issues, because when I was importing a file, it pretty much caused a drastic freeze, and I don't want this. So I'm gonna link in the chat and in the description of the live stream, so you guys could watch the latest video. And of course, let me turn it off, because obviously I have to do other things. The video is in the description, so I already have to turn it off. So let's go ahead. I have to get the video files from the iPhone to do this. So I'm gonna go to DCIM, and it's of course in 103 Apple, because depending what iPhone model you have, that depends on the capacity. You might be able to see what we recorded, and we're gonna put on details to see what video files we need. So this is recorded in July 20. We're gonna get all the video files from the date of July 20th, and you can see we've been recording since 5. Well, I'm gonna get all these clips from July 20th. Everything excluding from 11:49 a.m. Cause the date modified does tell us does really tell us when it's modified. So I'm gonna copy this, and this is what happened yesterday. Right before I was gonna do this, right when I was editing, it didn't let me paste because the resource currently used. I'm not really sure what caused it, and I thought I had a lock on the file, and turns out it's not that. I think it's because there's too much activity on the system, and that's mainly the case. So let's let it do its thing. We have a lot of bloopers to work on. That's exciting, because this video and will include all the mess ups we did, and that will be counted as bloopers. Like, it's okay, we all have to mess up, and everybody's sting, and we all gonna include it as a blooper. So for the crap out of it, I'm gonna get some water, because throughout the live stream I may have to drink some water. Okay, now my sister's drinking. No, oh, God, no, because okay. Okay, so while it's copying the video files, let me drink some water for a second. And let me open it. We're sitting in the sitting in my computer editing. So I was taking a quick sip of water. So this is the thumbnail we're currently using. In fact, I'm gonna close it because yeah, it's gonna make calm down with this Tourette's I do. So let me make sure this is the right one. Hopefully the one for 447 could be the right one. What is up, YouTube? I am Arch. So this could be a blooper. You can see this will be all edited in Premiere. You can see so that will all be bloopers with the parts that we all mess up. So anyways, we're gonna close this out and let's get into editing. We're gonna fire up Premiere Pro. All the editing software. That's the editing software I prefer the most. And we're gonna be using Adobe Creative Cloud, Premiere Pro, CC. Obviously, you can use any editing software. I just like to use Premiere Pro because you can get certified in it, like I did in school. Because I just have the intensity to do it. So because it's good for my college application and for the heck of it. And it's also it has more varieties of effects. The only caveat with Premiere Pro is that it's a rent to own because you have to pay for it, and that's the problem. So we're already launching it. Okay, so I'm gonna put the link down in the chat so you guys can watch the latest video that we're gonna go ahead and watch. So the live stream. Let me mute this for. Okay, so. Okay, so let's do a new project, and we're gonna go ahead and, of course, we're gonna leave the renderer as the same. In fact, I'm gonna go check how much memory we have in our C drive. That's obviously in fact, I'm gonna plug my external drive in. We're done, so I'm gonna unplug my phone from it. This is a tight port, just to keep in mind. It is a tight port. The USB port on the very right, it's extremely tight. It's obnoxious and tight. So yeah, so this is pretty weird. It is tight. So I'm gonna plug my hard drive in. I'm gonna get my Western Digital plugged in. Okay, keep it there. I'm gonna let it plug in. Hopefully it can do its thing. Alright, so while it's reading, okay, now it's going there. Select the juice, what we're going to do for removable drives, and now it's there. It's an I, because unfortunately it is signed as I. So we're gonna go ahead and save it into our external hard drive, because obviously we only have 314 gigs left on this hard drive. So I'm gonna put it on new folder 5. Okay, so let's call it still series Stratus XL versus Steam controller. Okay, when I click OK, then hit the OK button. New default workspace. Yes. Okay, we'll hit OK for that. Okay, to make the video shorter, like the title shorter, we're gonna put Stratus XL versus Steam controller. Hopefully we get this running. to make the video shorter, like the title. Okay, now we're live. So hopefully we have everybody watching the stream. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get the file. I have to import it, so we're gonna file on desktop. That's where I have the file saved in a new folder that says to edit, to be organized. In that to edit folder, it contains all the video files we extracted from our phone to copy to the hard drive. So we're gonna click open. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna let Premiere Pro do its thing. Hopefully we don't get any errors during this situation. Probably takes time because Premiere Pro does so fast in Movie Maker. And there we go. Probably because we know how Premiere Pro is. It is a higher end video editing software. And we're gonna play each one of these clips to make sure. So let's play. Obviously, like, we don't want a long intro. Okay, so what I'll do is
welcome to Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. Today I am going to compare.
Okay, so let's listen.
Between the Steam controller and the SteelSeries Stratus XL for Android. L for Android.
So this is gonna be the intro. So what I'm gonna do is, what I might do is I'm gonna cut some parts out that we don't need. So in order to do this without having dragging it to the timeline and messing around, there's a way to this thing. You can use this over here, and we're gonna go ahead, making sure we can count 10 seconds. I'm gonna count all the way to here and do this. And I'm gonna count the drag video only. See what we only get, and make sure it's not 10 seconds. And in fact, we only got 8 seconds. I'm gonna get the music, and the music we're gonna be using is something that's a pleasure. We're using the song "Hot Pursuit" from an Incompetech library. I just got it maybe by today and yesterday. We just downloaded it from free from Incompetech. Incompetech, it's a website where you can download free music to use on your videos, and the good part is you won't get in trouble for it, and you won't get copyrighted. That's pretty nice. So let me find this on Hot Pursuit. Hopefully find it somewhere on my computer. Okay, let me go and search it on my. Okay, so let me go right click, open file location. Okay, it's in the downloads folder. So I did clear my downloads folder, so we're gonna go right click on this. So we're gonna probably put the branding because the reason why we're putting the branding, because some people watch on a cell phone, and the branding is gonna be put into the video. So yes, we are gonna simply put the branding, and that's the reason why. And Hot Pursuit gets play. Okay, we're gonna place that here and get a razor tool and cut. Obviously, it's a bit laggy because obviously we're streaming. So let's see how this looks. So let's go grab an effect. Video effects. We need VTAC. So let me go get some effects. This is what the branding looks like. Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews gets this logo, and I made it in Photoshop with some help on YouTube. We do need to get the thing that fades in and out. So we're gonna go to the dissolve effect and use probably gonna use film dissolve. And we're gonna go back and play it. So why is it going off? What the hell? Obviously, like everybody is gonna know, it is gonna come out laggy. Or playing when we're trying to play it. It is gonna be a bit laggy. While we're trying to play it in real time because obviously because we're recording and it takes time. And so this is a song I'm using. We're not using dubstep, all that weird EDM at this time. So instead, we're gonna be used to this. So let's see, dip to white. No, we're gonna use that film dissolve. So let's see, I'm gonna insert some text here. So obviously it's taking time. Like I just said, my computer's a bit laggy. It's probably because we're streaming, that's why. And type in our channel names of Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. Obviously the font that we use the comic font for this one. Not Comic Sans, but this is like a font called Comic. It's from the font the comic. I don't remember what the font's called. But we'll get to it when we start choosing our font. We're gonna name it Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. And of course, we use Arrow for this. The Arrow font, not. It's a sporty font. We got it's from the font.com and of course we're gonna line it into the center. And make sure we put this upwards. And put your favorite font. And an instant, I like Arrow. As we've been using it for the heck of it. What the heck did I put it on there? It is obviously, let me try copying it. It's gonna go. We don't like this font, so let me go ahead and change it. There we go. That's what I like. So put in the center, and let me go adjust this because it's really big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a stroke. God, it's a bit laggy, so let me try minimizing it and see. Because I'll try putting OBS on the other side. Because it's getting a bit laggy for me. Let me try minimizing it. And see if we don't get any lag. It's probably it's a bit laggy. So Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. It was not laggy before, so probably my computer is rendering it. So yeah, but it's drop shadow. I'm gonna continue doing that. Okay, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, so I won't watch that's embarrassing, so now I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna go to effects, film dissolve, and actually slide. I'm gonna put the event slide here. I'm gonna render it. We're gonna see if I can see how long that's gonna render. Let me try doing this to OBS because this is hell. It is a bit laggy when I'm editing. Sometimes here it will lag. Okay, Premiere Pro looks a much better when we're not lagging too quick. So okay, so we already let's see. So what I was thinking of is using the warp stabilizer. Promise, we have to wait a bit time. These effects are really annoying. Warp stabilizer, what that does, it analyzes the background. We're gonna get poor rendering afterwards, but we can't render it now. But it tells us 2 minutes, so we're gonna have to wait 2 minutes. Let's give it 2 minutes, and then it will be finished our rendering. So this is Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews, and that's our name of our channel. So it feels like we're calling ourselves the Arch Nemesis, but we're Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. Okay. We're putting this warp stabilizer. You can see how it's Is how you guys are doing so far? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a stroke. Yeah, these stream. So today's video, what we're editing is we're gonna be editing comparison between the Steam controller. This is Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews here. We're gonna be live already. This is the fourth time that we've gone live on this channel. Let's see. So now, so we're currently live. I hopefully see who's watching. So the stream health is getting great. So we're in Premiere. Of course, you see the video output needs to be fixed, and you can see this is not good. So we're okay, now the lag is fixed. There we go. I'm gonna position it, stabilize it, but the thing is we need to properly render it. I want to synthesize the edges, but remember, if we synthesize the edges, there's a trick to this. That's not gonna happen. See with this rendering, we can't do this, and until this is rendered, a lot of time. So, and you can see Premiere's gonna freeze up and it's gonna crash. So do not ever play anything that's in red, and doing that, it's gonna make Premiere crash. Anything with a synthesizer long edits, we try and it takes all. So I'm not doing the stabilized synthesized edits for a reason. I have a good reason for it. It's because the software will crash. It's because it will take a long time for it to play. So see, we got these nice frames, and I want to do on the smooth motion, and it's what that warp stabilizer does. Do you know what it is? I'll tell you right now. Premiere Pro gives us a way. God, how much do you need water? What Premiere Pro does is it stabilizes the image so it's easier. So people can clearly see. So watch this. Obviously, this text needs an effect. So nobody doesn't want to see some font but without an effect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to iris, for example, and do the iris cross and see how this goes. Obviously, we need to do another render. See, remember, anything in red has to be properly rendered, and in order to do that, you press enter. And obviously, I'm gonna go and see how this goes. Change it. I'm gonna do this again. And there's our Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews text. It's properly rendered. It's properly rendered. And by those, after 8 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and put our font in. We're gonna put our
What is up, YouTube? I am Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews.
I'm gonna cut this out. This weird take that we do. I know.
And today, I'm going to
okay, that's gonna be a blooper at the end. We're not putting that in, but you can see how this gets good. Obviously, to re-import it. Nothing started CT 2018. You have to re-import the files to it. So I'm gonna go back to my desktop and get the video files imported again. And go back to edit and find that file. That 30-second video file we have to I'm gonna cut this out here. Put the branding, and how we do that. Well, this is a file I actually edited in Photoshop and probably didn't paint that. As you know, Premiere Pro also accepts Photoshop files because it's an Adobe program, and you can probably do this. So I'm gonna put the branding here. Go to Essential Graphics, and I'm gonna go ahead and change that. So I'm gonna make sure this is properly aligned. So effect controls
No, you're very funny. That's only have tabs.
okay, it's not gonna work. So
The one that I'm taking is only lecture apparently. He said MCB 3023 is the lecture. MCB 3015C and MCB.
So delete that, and the Essential Graphics. What this does is we can align it correctly. So I'll align this to the bottom. Okay.
MCB 3015C is a spring only course, and you only have to take it before and take the MCB 3020 lab.
Okay, so what I'll do is on effects.
I don't think I have to take a lab right now, but I really can. I don't think I can do the 5 days over there. I don't know how long is it from here to Kingsville.
welcome to Arch Nemesis. Okay,
the brand gets put in, and this is our brand that we're gonna put in. Now, starting from, and I'm gonna continue putting this branding. So, and you can see it gets put in. Okay, so the branding is gonna get slapped into the video. So I'm gonna click on transition because I need it. So there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and file. No, we're gonna click on this, And no. Click on this file. J. I'm gonna click on it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and click on the file. I'm gonna click on this. Push.
Wait, when I apply it to the EDITS online, because I'm allowed to install signs.
What's that push?
The microbiology install signs.
To arch nemesis tech reviews.
Oh. Is that one? Okay. Do I put a period or no comma?
Welcome to arch nemesis tech reviews. Today, I am going to compare the difference between the Steam controller and the SteelSeries product.
Okay. I think what if I'm gonna need to put the warp stabilizer. So I'm gonna put this here, and that's going to analyze the background. So okay. It's gonna take us time.
This is Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews here. We're going to be live already on this.
When I applied to the EDITS online,
Bring this to the bottom.
microbiology, cell science, I was under the impression that
So by 5:51 p.m. we already.
I would do the electrical components online and the laboratory components in Humanity College.
Welcome to Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. Today, I am going to compare the difference between the Steam controller and the SteelSeries product.
Okay. I think what if I'm gonna need to put the warp stabilizer. So I'm gonna put this here, and that's going to analyze the background.
When I applied to the EDITS online with the microbiology cell science, I was under the impression that the program was
So,
built
okay.
in college, where I would do the
It's gonna take us time.
This is Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews here.
where I would do the lecture.
We're going to be live already on this.
So we're still analyzing the background. It's almost done there. The 4950. So so we're recording.
Do I capitalize the where?
So this is what we're doing.
Do I capitalize the where? Okay. Where I would go do the lecture component at UF Online and the laboratory components at Miami-Dade College. I put that, yes. And the laboratory components in Miami-Dade College. Okay. Yes.
So taking some time. I'll drink some water at the meantime while it's doing that. Okay. Okay, now it's almost done. It's stabilizing. So this is great if you have shaky and unstable moments in Premiere.
Welcome to Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. Today, I am going to compare the difference between the Steam controller and the Steel.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put let's see, gonna go auto scale and is it precision scale rotation or what's rotation?
Series Stratus XL for Android. And without further ado, let's hop on in and let's compare them all.
As you can see, we're gonna cut this out here. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna put the video file in. We're gonna delete that and we're gonna go zoom it in. And we're gonna click on nice other effects. And click the band slide and save YouTube is getting good quality, and we're back to green. Somebody watching now, streaming for like 37 minutes.
Is there a way I can do the laboratory part of principal microbiology at Miami-Dade College?
So 37 minutes.
I would that.
We already dropped 52 frames. Do not know why. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. So I'm gonna go to 822. We go ahead, pick which one I need to do. I'm gonna go ahead. Bloopers gonna be put here.
Microbiology, a writing class, and an elective.
Next up,
Did I send an email?
I'm gonna go ahead.
I was gonna put that today because I didn't get from what a lady sent me. Yeah, I still can pick classes. They haven't processed through my transcript, so I'm still waiting on that, right? I only have the principal microbiology on as the one class that I was able to pick.
first up, the Steam controller. Obviously, this is one of my most favorite controllers.
No, it was reply.
Because both controllers, like any other controller,
Or that.
here connect to.
I guess get blooper. This one is 41 seconds long.
It's just the process of being, looked at and applied. I already sent my transcript.
Alright, so let's start comparing. So the Steam controller is the big, bulky controller that you play on your computer. They all have analog sticks. Both the Steam and Steel series both have analog sticks. The only problem with the Steam controller is because it's a Steam accessory, you will need a Steam account and be playing on Steam to play on
blooper. hope this is the right one.
How many classes do you want me to take then?
I'm sorry, but the receiver is a required thing for the controller.
I already have that one already booked. I already have that already in my roster.
Okay. So, the Steam controller is that big controller that we're taking a look at. Yes, it's the most big, fat, bulky controller. That's what I call it.
So basically, all
Not sure
three.
why I make it. Not just for the computer, but
Then are you gonna do your own
play
classes?
on the Steam Home. And the Steam Home is a console made by Steam, but only allowing people to play on Steam's operating system. But of course, the console needs a hardware revision for that to work.
Okay, then definitely that's the right one. So I'm gonna put this here. And I'm gonna go ahead and start render that.
I'll show you tomorrow.
Now this is what we have so far. We have 2 minutes and 33 seconds of the video.
Welcome to Archnemesis Tech Reviews. Today, I am going to compare the difference between the
So we have our
Steam
branding
controller
here.
and the SteelSeries Stratus XL for Android. And without further ado, let's hop on in and let's compare them all.
So obviously I'm gonna cut this out what does me walking. Because you know. So I'm gonna cut this out. So cut out. Delete. Press enter again to render. Again with that video rendering frames. Okay, so
And without further ado, let's hop in and let's compare them all. So
you can say it looks much better than me just walking in and do it. So we're gonna be streaming this for hours, so so let's see. Nobody watching. This is embarrassing. So alright, so comment what you think what this looks and see, because think about it, this editing of the video is gonna be on YouTube either by Sunday or tomorrow or Monday or whatever day I pick. Because we need to upload consistently. And I feel like we need weekly upload, so we're gonna cut out uploading daily and start uploading by week. like we were very used to in this channel. We just uploaded a week. Like we're gonna upload every Thursday, Friday. Because there's no school, for me it's gonna be a lot easier. Until school wants to clutter our summer with a bunch of work, and that's not happening. So that's how it is with school. But school. If school hits around the corner, that's August 20th for me. So put in the live stream on your comments when you usually start school, because I usually start school around August. Some of you guys might start in September, but obviously you're gonna have a summer around usually around June 21st, and to be that you have a late summer. Okay, I'm back. They're making school start once or again. They don't really want our summers to be that mild, but
But that's what the controller came with, and I mainly used it to charge my phone with that thing with another cable when it had a bulky case.
I I can't check
And
yet
next
because
up.
wait for the minute to get the clear. I already did.
Gonna cut this out. And these anything walking away that's
And next up.
Is
gonna cut this where
another-
next up. Or any mistakes we put,
And next.
any mistakes we always think about putting has to be cut out.
Like,
Okay, so
what?
also speaking of the bloopers that we're about to put in the end, we're gonna be putting the bars and tone. But for that bars and tone, we're gonna spice up that bars and tone for a second. So let me go to this bars and tone. See this bars and tone over here? We're gonna go ahead and make it shorter because obviously nobody doesn't want to see 8-second bars and tone. So obviously it's gonna be like this. So let's put on all the effects. We're gonna go to video effects. Let's see. We're gonna play some keyframes.
What? Okay.
See time code. This is kind of funny clip name. SDR.
Oh, you did? Oh, sorry.
Okay, so utility. No. Transform noise and gain. You do noise. And this is how my friend does his bars and tone. And this is how you basically have to do it. We're gonna find that note after you attach it. You go to the effect controls and we're gonna do it like this. Put the white noise over here. So this noise is gonna be generated. See how the cell pattern goes? Probably has to be rendered, so let's see cell pattern. We're not gonna put that. It's not. So the edge, bevel edge distinct. Gonna put bevel edge to see how this goes. Oh, guys, that doesn't look good. So. Edge feather. I'm putting that. I don't remember how I mainly did it. So edge feather amount. I'm gonna put this amount. I'm gonna make a curve. I think it's the Luma curve effect that we're using. We're up to and check this out. Oh guys, I think it's that wave effect that we're talking about here. What I mean that a low level exception error. There's some errors, so we have to delete that. So let me go delete that. So because otherwise it's gonna cause problems. So I'm gonna delete that. So I'm getting errors in Premiere, so I'm gonna delete that for a second. Clear it. So let me use this one and see how this goes. Okay, with the wave. Alright, so what is it? Center. Obviously, to render it, so. So we're rendering it now. We'll probably have to come back to it. So it's almost done rendering. So no, we're streaming like 50 minutes. It's almost to an hour. We'll do it even better. Oh, okay, so pinning on 1%. Okay, so watch this. Wave. Okay, so fortunately gonna the wave height. Oh god, it's not gonna be. circle. I'm gonna put feather. Where do we put that? So just put around. So it's not around here. So in fact, we're gonna probably gonna use this perfect tool as a circle. I'm gonna draw it around. Edge fender. So what I'm basically trying to do is do edge. Or some style. So then we're gonna video effects, stylize. That's what we're gonna go to. See if we can find that. Try to find edges. See how this goes. Okay. Got music. Where's the rough and edges? Obsolete. Okay, so let's see if I can find. We'll start roughened. See, edge tire. Okay, I figured out the effect is to roughen edges. Roughen. So I'm gonna do roughen. I think it's the fine edges tool. So the closest we can do is the roughen edges. That's the one that allows us to do that weird edges. So okay, there we go. Okay, enough for that. I'm gonna go with the edge. Edge feather. And then what I will do is gonna make the edges look a bit shadowly. So with the edge feather, this is what's gonna look. This is what's gonna do. Back to the roughened edges. Okay, I think I messed up here, so okay, the best part of doing this is I'm gonna delete this and put as an adjustment layer. So I'm gonna do new adjustment layer. What it's gonna do is it's gonna make this color bar and use the roughen edges, because that's gonna stylize the video. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work this way. So like all the edges are not the one I'm looking for. Not rough and color. Look photocopy. We'll look for something like a photocopy. Anything with a cut. So we're not gonna go with the border. And what the adjustment layer does is anything above this layer is going to affect the video. And that's exactly what we're doing. So we're going to render it again. So it comes up really smooth. And unfortunately, I'm trying to figure out how to get this. So we're currently rendering it, and now we're still at 58 minutes right now. It's still rendering, so okay, enough of that. So it goes so far. That's exactly how people want it. So roughen edges. I'll go with the edge feather sequel. I'll go. Let's go and consider it. I mean, I go the same, but I really want this to happen over the black. So the black. Now the adjustment layer will be black at first, but once. Okay, so that's much better. So mask feather. It's gonna be the range where this will go, and what's the amount? Enter. Okay, on the very top, we're gonna add this cool wave. So, on the top, I'm gonna add a wedge. I'm gonna add a wave warp on the adjustment layer. So wave warp, and on the adjustment layer, this time I'm gonna do the sawtooth into the adjustment layer, and that's gonna make it really cool. We'll render this again as usual. It will take time depending on your computer's power and specs. It's gonna render really quick. And bam, we've been streaming for an hour. So let's see, and nobody's been watching. That's embarrassing. So we're gonna be working on the color bars to compare for the bloopers. So you guys already know. So this is how it looks at the end. That glitch is gonna be awesome. Also, we're gonna change the sound of it. So elementary audio. Wait. Assembly. Editing. Spaces on panels. I need to change some audio, so how can so we're gonna do this. So okay, so we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna change the 6 and 6. There we go. Now this is we're gonna copy. We're gonna cut that and see if we can paste it somewhere. It's going to be only for later, so so it's gonna mess up clip. But first, let me make sure. Well, we can't go to bloopers just yet because we have to get the 340 this clip, and I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Guys, the adjustment layer is gonna affect every clip that we have. So let me get this out, and I'm gonna put this. I start to put music, so make it to a 2-hour stream, and as we can tell, we're streaming for 1 hour and 3 minutes. It's not like we're gonna be and that's good. Editing does take time, and when you go to the wipe, and I'm gonna click the band wipe. I don't click only songs like Hot Pursuit, because obviously we're allowed to use it under the Creative Commons. You need to get it from Incompetech if we need it. And this because I can feel it and see if it lets me use it. I've been trying to get the song to work, but Premiere Pro has been giving me errors with the song. Hopefully it works. Okay, it works, but there's a problem. Well, we want to use music correctly in Premiere, but we're allowed to. since I'm allowed to use the song, because obviously it's everybody's allowed to use it because it's Creative Commons and it's Incompetech songs. The music, it's not balanced. We have to go to music and click balance background. See how this goes? And bam! That's gonna do it. But we need to make the volume a bit lower. If we lower it down.
So if your batteries are dead, you're probably gonna have to use
lower it down. Go to the different axis. That's the blooper song. Let me find. Speaking of that, this was the intro that we filmed for us 12 freaking seconds, and then we messed it up.
What? Recording?
So.
Alright.
So let me do this. So speaking of that, we've been streaming for 1 hour and 5 minutes and 56 seconds. So let's go ahead, and really nobody's watching for the past hour. Okay, so they can just watch when the stream is over. That's embarrassing. So far we're getting the bloopers. so it's good. So I'm gonna get the bloopers. I'm gonna type in a. So on the intro, like we actually want to get it from the intro. I want to get this video intro. So let me go type in. So without overriding everything, I know the correct way. I'm gonna go ahead and go on the very end. Obviously, we need to okay. Obviously, we're not making this 10 minutes, but this is getting really good. So that's how long we're editing for. So obviously, at the meantime, we're gonna put the audio transitions, crossfade, and we're gonna have to use constant powerful if the song is being trans into each other. So constant power. We need to then constant gain. Actually, constant gain over here, and let's put it into date on the end. So there we go. So what shall we call this song? So what I'll call this? I'm gonna go on the Alt. I'm gonna press Alt over here, and without pressing my control and because we did a really nice job doing the this weird color bar, so we can do this really nice. So I'm gonna cut this out here. So cut it. Cut. So I'm gonna be telling you, we've been streaming for like an hour and 8 minutes so far, and it's going awesome. Guys, we're gonna enjoy this video. Obviously, it's not 10 minutes long, because battery's already dead. You have to change the batteries. So there you have it. This is Gabriel of Arch. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut. Signing off. So when I'm about to walk off the camera, we are gonna start the bloopers, and obviously, I'm excited for this. Okay, obviously we need to. Here comes the fun part. I'm gonna cut this part off. So cut it. Obviously, let's not sing too much songs, because obviously I don't want to get caught. What the wait. The Steam controller is that big. Okay. We promise everything. And now we can start doing our fun now. What can we? So text will say bloopers. On the end, I want to include bloopers. So obviously everybody makes mistakes, so do you guys. So so we're gonna reflect from the videos, and obviously because we're not taking recording that seriously, I'm gonna add the bloopers so you guys can know how bad we just recorded and things like that. So effect, obviously the bloopers are appropriate. We are always not including swearing on the bloopers, since there's a swear in the background. Well, I pretty much, we don't swear. We never swear in our videos, because obviously if I do, my parents will kill me and things like that. the hell? Are you freaking serious? How did that close by itself? Obviously, after hard work, Premiere decided to just close on me. But let's see if it... Okay, I'm lucky to have auto-saving, so... So if you're just editing, make sure you have the auto-save on. It would save a lot of work because... oh god. Freaking heck, just for editing just for an hour and then it just had to close by itself. One, do not know how that happened. Hopefully the welcome screen comes up. And if we're actively working, it's gonna say last edited for an hour. Just don't worry. Hopefully this one, come on, please do not tell me. Please don't tell me we didn't lose the files. Because I'll be so freaking pissed this happened. I have no clue what unexpected what made it close. Obviously. Come on. If it... Okay, so Premiere Pro's being a you know what, right now it's being a crackhead right now. It closed by... It crashed after I was trying to change it to assembly. Do not know why it's doing that, and it's taking time to open the project, so I don't know why it's being a crackhead, so... And what the hell? It happened. What the freaking hell? So we were editing for an hour and now we lost all the files, so hopefully we have the files saved, so we didn't lose okay, so let me see if I can auto save. So Premiere Pro, luckily if you have auto save turned on, definitely have that on. It's such embarrassment. So I come in Rhino's disk. That's my oh man, what does it say here? I want to check on autosave for a second. Let's autosave. Okay, there. Okay, thank God there was an autosave. Let me check what is the last one saved. Probably this one. I think it saves like every hour. Okay, these are all the sequences. Oh, thank goodness. But seriously, after an hour of editing, we clearly lost everything, so thank freaking goodness. Autosave does help in case that thing happens. So okay, so you just want to find the file that, so always save because you never know what happened. Not sure how this happened. I was trying to get to stop opening the title, and I think it just randomly crashed or something. Okay, now I have to right before I was gonna put the bloopers. Come on, that's right. I was gonna put the bloopers. It just crashed out of nowhere. So I'll just hope it doesn't happen again. So for those that think being a crackhead, yeah, this is what happens when you're editing stuff. When you're editing for your precious clip for an hour, and all of a sudden your computer acts like a crackhead and crashes the editor. And then you have to go back and start all over. But thanks to auto saving, you don't have to worry. As long as how long you had it saved, probably every 5 minutes it will save again. So thank goodness. If the battery's already dead, you have to change the batteries. So there you have it. There go that render. We've been doing this for an hour already, so this is an hour long. I've never seen Premiere Pro when it calls on me. It keeps it doesn't happen, so it's signing off. Okay, so now put this in this position. See? Delete. Signing off. Render. I'm gonna render it. Program and So now here comes my favorite part of all times, because we've been waiting for that. The bloopers. So I always have to put music, so let me go and get songs in. We're gonna use Hot Pursuit, and for the bloopers, song if an axis is gonna be used. And I'm gonna be using the same one we've been editing lately. Let me go ahead and edit it. I'm gonna have to cut this out, and we're gonna have to crossfade it. Is now to properly translate it, to probably make the song go smoothly. We're gonna put a crossfade, and a crossfade allows this to happen. That's awesome. See all the. How many bloopers we're gonna add? So how many should we add? I'll add this one. Band wipe. At the meantime, I'm gonna save it just in case. Just in case it Premiere crashes. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go under this. Oh shoot! Stop doing that. This has to be render again. Okay, so we're gonna have to we can. Okay, obviously you can hear me with the music I put. So even though it's called music, we got to click on that essential sound music, and I'm gonna click the preset balance, and that's gonna automatically balance the song for us. But obviously our voice is way too low. Obviously I like to put music because it makes the video exciting. So we got music, and I'm gonna put a podcast voice. Let's see how this goes on the pod.
I am going to compare the difference.
Obviously the mic is way too loud.
The Steam controller
And we're gonna leave the
and the SteelSeries Stratus XL for Android. And without further ado,
that's time for the EQ as background voice.
So the Steam controller is that big.
So as you can see, this video was recorded with my directional microphone, and this is recorded with the lavalier. And that thing, that little dead cat, is my lavalier mic that we put on top of a candle thing. The candle's not on, so obviously we need a transition. I'm gonna use the random wipe to see how this goes, and that's how this transition works. We're gonna do zigzag blocks and see how this goes. I have to render it, so rendering on 1 of 3 video previews, and you can see it has to be properly rendered.
Okay.
An hour and 20 minutes is how long we've been recording. So I'm gonna save it. Okay, this is on my tripod. Okay, there you go. My sister picked it up. And then my mom's gonna freak out that it's no longer.
Then you have to change the batteries. So there you have it. This is Gabriel of Arch Analysis Tech Reviews signing off.
Okay, now this is the fun part. We're gonna do the bloopers. On the bloopers, what we've been promising earlier, since Premiere decided to force quit. Do not know why it did that. I'm gonna save just in case, and I'm gonna type in my favorite bloopers. Obviously, this is not the font I don't want to use, so I'm gonna go to Essential Graphics again. Arrow. I'm gonna use the arrow font from like from the font.com, which is like a good font. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the center. You all been waiting for bloopers, so here it is. This is already italic. So put a stroke. The stroke will be black, so and the same for the car. So essential sound, essential graphics. I'm gonna go. Okay, so definitely have to go to essential sound, music, balance background, lower it down a bit.
And the still
So isn't that fun that we can just mess up and things like that? Obviously.
XL for Android. And without further ado, let's hop on in and let's compare them all.
After that's a serious one, let's go and get the unso serious. So we're gonna go to render it. This is gonna be an awesome video, guys. I can tell you what.
What is up, YouTube? I am Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews, and today I'm going to
Okay, so watch this, everybody. For those who are listening, I'm gonna be putting this on my favorite, my favorite of all times, the long-awaited this thing over here. What the hell did it go? Do that to me. You're gonna see what's gonna happen. Render it all. This color what we're streaming for.
so by 5:51 p.m.
So we've been streaming for like an hour, and this we can tell an hour and 25 minutes at most. Oh, this is nice. Okay. We're gonna get some views on this. Come on, come on, come on. Now here's an example on the blooper. gonna put it here, so wasn't it amazing to have this all over to piss off things like that? So this in our bloopers. So see, right when I was about to record and say something, the noise, and that's gonna be a blooper. So here, all these funny things. So anything funny on the video? Let's see. Okay, that's pretty much that's a boring. I'll cut this out. So this is a funny. So we're almost done here. We're getting into editing. So I was banging on the freaking desk. So all these crazy things I'm doing. So these bloopers are drag the video and audio in. God, we're having fun with this. Just drag it all messed up component into the timeline. So and then dragging the color bars I just modify. Actually, I'm gonna do this. So. And also I'm gonna put the branding over here. There you have it. This is Gabriel from Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews signing off.
What is up, YouTube? I am Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. And today I am going to read.
Obviously this won't fit, so I'm gonna cut this out, cut, cut. So anything with the logo over here, we'll cut it out. Because obviously it doesn't fit well, so obviously I'm gonna cut it out. It's getting really good, everybody. Obviously, gonna put a text transition effect on the text. So they're doing probably the zigzag blocks. Who knows? To render it. That's a lot of rendering. So hour 30 minutes. This is gonna be the most longest live stream, probably for almost for 2 hours. So, but don't remember, we're taking a precious time of editing, and remember, editing takes time. So there are nothing to render. So let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put our. You can see this thing. The bloopers start here. signing off.
What is up, YouTube?
This is going on. Let's watch the bloopers together.
And today, I'm going to...
That's pretty nice. So, so we did our realistic effects. First up, the Steam controller. Obviously, this is one of my most favorite controllers because both controllers, like any other controller, here connected. Any other things we all messed up, so we have to find the things to mess up. The other thing is when you're and I lost it. It's only I think we found this one. Okay, I'm gonna try this 14. So that's what we're doing. This we're gonna have to right did that. Because both controllers, like any other controller, here connect to. And of course, I'm gonna put the video on it. Right. We're gonna render. I'm telling you, this video, let me switch to office cam. I'm telling you, this video is gonna come out tremendously amazing. Guys, when we're finished editing here, I'm gonna immediately upload this. It is amazing. Let's see, reducing the upload. We're lagging here. Already. You can see how long we've been streaming for, an hour and 36 minutes. Adjustment layer. Let's see. Alright, did that. bloopers together.
And today, I'm going to...
That's pretty nice. So oh, nice is almost is over. It's done rendering. See why it's important to get rid of the red areas in your video so it renders correctly. So I'm gonna get the Arch Nemesis tech reviews, and I'm gonna say thanks for watching. Okay, let's see if we can edit it. I'll do a program mode for that. Thank God it saves. Gonna render that. So what's this? So what I'll do, I'm gonna copy the so effects. I'm gonna put the with zigzag blocks enter. Guys, this video's gonna come out amazing, guys. Oh, my feet's getting scratchy. Okay. Let's go watch the video throughout the end. One single thing. One more thing. I'm gonna crossfade. Now I'm gonna take the essential sound out. Essential graphics. Constant power. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let's see if we have anything missing. All right, we have nothing missing. We are ready to the encoding. So I'm gonna press Control M, which brings up the exporting. Also, for next video, for today, I'm including with bloopers, and tomorrow including it without the bloopers. Okay. So I'm gonna go to videos. I'm gonna go to desktop. I'm gonna go to the complete folder and do this. I'm gonna type in the following. gonna put it on 1920 YouTube 1080, not YouTube 1080p. It's gonna take a while, so and we're gonna see the fun part and click export. Alright, so thank you for tuning in. Sadly nobody didn't watch. Expect more attendance next time. Like I just said, thanks for tuning in. We hope to see you next time, and also peace out.